What are those? That's crazy talk. I probably ought to have checked in on Delver before I started this. Oh no, video game. Video game, please. Playing this, so apparently, but oh yeah. But yeah, a bunch of this just stuff. Doing here. Hey everyone, playing La-Mulana 2 Randomizer. It's pretty great. It's in my chat. Place where I can actually see it. It's my Twitch app. Here it is. Chat where I can see it. Okay. Hey everyone, I'm Surreal Canine. I said that already. Let's get started. We're in the, well, I guess I saved my game here, but we are headed to the Dark Star-Lord's mausoleum. That's the place that is happening. According to my newly updated tracker that actually remembers which bosses I have killed. Incredible. Okay, so let's take a look at what we got here. Actually, I don't know what we got here. Okay. That guy needs contents of the chest go to the one who already holds them high. Yeah, I kind of like that hint. You're supposed to pull up the crystal skull on the chest. Okay. Ooh, the Anju Ferratan Ra. It's gonna take a bit for me to summon that on. Need to watch Ra go into somewhere with 2 other guys. Arnold went to this place. Dangerous ambition, so he cannot be allowed to leave this place. I don't think I'm going to remind you is... Yeah, I need to so, where am I going? Somewhere else. I think. Yeah, it's not like I have an element. I have to find some other way. It isn't that. I don't actually know how to do that. We might have to fall down a hole. Oh no! I fell down a hole. The trick is, it was the wrong hole. Yeah, no. Okay. Don't die. Alright, let's I can go downstairs here. That's a thing that can be done. I could also climb up to here. Whatever is it here? It's a shop. The Origin Sigil! One coin. Carol. Alright, Origin Sigil! Very nice. Pedestal of the Dark Star Lord is summoned by mantra. Summoned to where the pyramid is held aloft. There's that symbol that we've seen on a couple of heroes around. I will gladly take another sacred orb. Okay, this pyramid is this is Aten. The land is part William, part Doom. Doom that will destroy even flame. It is a land too hostile to bear for a flame. Yeah. So, do not bring the flame torque into Doom. It only gets blown up. But I already read that. I would have forgotten. Or rather, I had forgotten. Oh! The mantra of fire represents battle. It rests the fire altar of the land where warriors gather. Tread they knew that the age is silver, virtue declined, and people came to lean on ceremony. Good to know. So how did I get to the other side? Probably from the screen above this one, I guess. Yeah, you can see a diagonal staircase right here. And there we go. The power left by the Sky People is hidden amid an ancient chaos. It is a manifestation of the power that will destroy Eglon. Now, here's a real Grail tablet. That's pretty cool. Oh, there's Lemeza and Sean. They exist still. This is the Dark Star Lord's Mausoleum. The land of they who plotted the path to the sky alongside the path of the devil. Whoops! Obtain the crystal that seals the pyramid. Then all hidden in this land shall be revealed. The truth of the pyramid will be exposed. Who this? It's Set. Or are you, a clump of clay trying to pass itself off as a living being, it seems. We and Marno, the fifth children, are the first race to defy Mother's power. Whatever has transpired, I can no longer feel Mother's power. Our beloved Ra shall rule over this world. At the peak of the Dark Star Lord's pyramid lies the Ben Stone, the throne where the recognized Lord of the Dark Stars remain the same. The Lord of Heaven's mandate will arrive at Nibiru, the sky's distant. Here we are, it's a place. Okay, this is the Octul being there. The power of the feather held by the Dark Star. The power to reach ever greater heights will pass to those who can harness the power of storms and clear the path. Gaze up at heaven from this place, then the hidden realms shall be yours. This is the false tablet that needs to be destroyed. Ancient battery. Okay. Battery that can provide energy to ancient machinery. Press the other button to use it. Will that turn on the furnace and shrine of frost giants? Guess we'll find out. For now, looks like I'm going one down, one way. Actually, that's not important yet. What is important is there's a birth scene. Let's take a step behind. Watch out for Dumb Beetle. Open the chest and see what's in it. Fairy Guild Pass. Hey, cool. Dark Star on the storms. And with this, I can actually now, well, you know what I want to do first? I want to save the game, because I could get squished here. guy. Okay. 300G. Alright, I have rescued the fairy. La-Mulana, the treasure fairy. The manipulation of probability. That pot may be empty, but what if there's money inside? I can boost your chance of hitting the jackpot. So basically, I'm here to help you make bank. Come on, let's go. I know where I'm going with this. My favorite grinding spot is in the ice. My favorite spot to grind for money is in the ice fire tree. There are all these pods in line here. Pretty great. I have to warp in and out to get the most out of this. I can re-summon her at pretty much any point as I free her. Okay. Alright, so now that I have the origin sigil, let's head up to Roots. Do some stuff. Because, like, Origin Sigil is something you're supposed to have as early as Divine Fortress. So, randomizer is sometimes. Voila! I have a map. Alright, what next? Not La-Mulana, that's still cursed. Divine Fortress. Fuel chest? Is that an on-fuel? Alright, I was supposed to be looking at the chat. That is here. here. By the souls of those who keep guard. Extinguish the lights of Soul's Edge above the gate. Offer as many guardians' lives as lights. Then below, the gate shall open. Ritra! Okay. What next? First in the chest. Is that Battlefield or Shrine of the Frost Giants? That's in Shrine of the Frost Giants. You know, names. Dangerous sometimes. What do you mean, new message? This is the Shrine of the Frost Giants, the last lands of the extinct second children. Okay, where the heck am I going? Looks like I want to go down-ish. Yes. Woo! That which is correct goes unscathed. That which is mistaken receives justice by sword. Life is begotten with a cold soul. The birth sigil lies in depths of deep. Okay, I dropped down from up there. Weight tax. Maybe I want to pay the weight tax. What you gonna do about it? The second children are already dead. There's a fairy who bends weapons to its will. They who bring the weapon fairy Kara will verily surpass their potential. Is this high enough? Indeed it is. The dissonance of the second children lies squarely on the unforgivable sinner Saki's shoulders. His unforgivable sin was to slay one of his own, bringing about the destruction of his race. Fairy for sale here too. I think the key. Well, no, all four of them are useful in this game. Death Sigil. Wow. Okay. Cool. Here's the health fairy. Or life fairy or what. whatever she's actually called. Always a good fairy to have when exploring. That's where I want to be. Pillar polished to a mere sheet. Leans the grab onto it and swing around. The tool to grab onto walls lies where fire and ice range. We are. Yes. Okay, I think I need to wait for my fairy to despawn. Fill a hollowed pillar once again. Okay. Where is that exactly? I think it is the map. I think it's the ring of this one. In which case I may have already done what is asked of me. Thanks. Good old La-Mulana. Physics are a thing. Yeah, this has to be. Yeah, that has to be. From Baylor's back to run the seas of hellfire. Okay, there we go. Fairy has been unacquired. By the weapon fairy, who makes all the boss fights in this game a lot easier. We got a fairy. Word, grab that fairy and go. Thank you for freeing me. I am Kara, a fairy. As you can see, I have somewhat of a taste for the martial arts. I've been told by Frey the Fairy King to help you, but all I can do is slice away at those who block your path. And this'll do? Then I'll help you. See my power for yourself and then decide. Finn, that's a cursed chest. Icefire Treetop, Crystal Skull chest. Right, that's Ratatosker. Okay, well, I have Kara with me. Let's take a shot. Let's go, go, go! Play it all. Play it all if we don't just suffer from cold water. Yes! Here we are! It's Ratatosker! Ow! I got slammed! This is going extremely poorly, dang it. Alright, so I wasn't able to quite pull it off even with Kara. Maybe I just need to do better. Oops. going down. This doesn't help with me. No! The Kraken stole my ride. Not something you say every day. Let's just go that way. Will you ever run ire? First I went here. Okay. Shrine is where you go to summon fairies. That's by far the easiest fairy summon spot to reach. It's right there. In fact, if I oh wait, I wanted well, I'm smortacular. Alright, let's just go. Whoops! No! No! No, I gotta wait. Well, that was embarrassing. No! This is stupid. And now the Kraken is gonna steal my ride again. Yes, I'm talking about you, Kraken. Get out of here. Video games. Well, this car is sticking around for a bit. There! Sheesh. Alright, now let's try not to die as stupid. No, don't dash attack me. Great. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Another time of that car. There. Okay, that's those two guys taken care of. Quit launching me! Ow! Ugh. This is not working. Okay, I definitely need the health fairy. Or, you know, more hit points. Whoops! Okay. Try this again, but better. No! Everything here is the worst. I can't even reach Rattata here because everything just knocks me down the pit. No, give me my ammo. Okay, there we go. That was extremely not worth it. Where to next? Valhalla or Hollow Knight? Well, I know which one I would prefer. Hidden means of binding to an element. The fate of those who bury their soul within an element is tied to its value. Okay, better words. I should have always that way. I'm thinking of a different boss. Okay, those are open now. Dissonance lingers when children of the same seed are in conflict. When the calamity that governs conflict disappears, dissonance will be raised, and the stone of the fates is swallowed. find the road. Really awesome. Oh yeah, if I can find it. Do not touch the spiral and light. It will burn anything not dormant like symbols. Shiva sits in the heavens from which he drops the light and burns the lamp below. Vishnu sits in the heavens from which he watches the two gods fall from heaven in holy conflict. Leaving behind Brahma, who is relocated to one of these silver branches, finding the empty and many heads and arms and watches over the soul of the Oh, there's Loki. Soul of a trickster of Yggdrasil is headed toward Vrithra's Ankh. Vrithra is not yet at full power. Vrithra is not yet awakened. It's pitch black flames engulf the sun. The end of the world will begin. Stop Vrithra, the trickster of Yggdrasil. And with the third boss killed, I should be able to reach Takamagahara. Yeah, having the silver shield would be real nice. It's not happening though. I recall Vrithra not actually being that difficult. So, I think I'm fine without the fairy. Clearly forgot the fairy. Let's rumble! your dangerous attack. Okay, yeah, you do more damage. Okay, you do more damage than I remember. Shouldn't be too hard to do. What if I used to play this? Okay, yeah. I had flares. Vanessa, where are you going? And the Earth Sphere. Okay. What next? Well, yeah, with 3 bosses dead, I can do things. Also, yeah. Oh, also not has something they can do. It's not the funeral yet. The harp. Okay. Alright. Okay, I should buy some recipes. Okay, the way to Shrine is through more battle. But not this side. Maybe Bulwark can help me out with something. Okay. Power will be bestowed upon those who can withstand body. There exists a gate to the spiraled boat, a gate sealed by 9 souls, somewhere within La-Mulana. That's in the Hall of Malice. It took me forever to find it. Believe. I just need to hold still. Believe in the troll magic. And here we are. Oh, right, I think it's... We Kotomatsu are more of the Anunnaki, the sky people. The Anunnaki are attempting to take over our world. This is no time for various children to be fighting against each other, or no one here will heed my words. So, I've decided to hide myself here and barricade myself in the multiple walls. The Pipe Fox! Hi! Here now. From the foot of the wall toward the center. Okay. Well, that's not here. Uh-oh. Mr. Guy. What do you think of it? Why is all these arms red? Just want to open that up. say? The thing that I would say. Back a little bit more support here. That's better. Alright, back into Shrine. Let's not get walled off by this thing's called something like that. Daji, the wielder of the Nine Tails, the time during which you may do battles, and then Daji waits in execution. Path has been opened. I could remember how to open this chest. Someone's putting the weight on that pencil. Yeah. The perfume! Okay. I think that lets me one-shot skeletons. That's pretty cool. Oh! You know, I could have gotten that tablet a little bit sooner than I did. This is Takamagahara Shrine. Land buried by the wall. Those who close their hearts off to others. I went down to the underworld to see my dead wife. However, those who have fallen to the underworld cannot attain life again. Trembling with terror at the sight of my hardly decayed wife, I sealed off one of the entrances to the underworld. It lies at the end of a long, long path to the bottom of the earth. To break the seal, chant the words of my mantras: Sun, Moon, Sea. If you are to venture to the underworld, find the mirror. Within this mirror, made from polished bronze and infused with prayer, lies the power to illuminate the true path. This mirror will allow you to find the gate from which you can leave the underworld. Understand? Farewell. Bear the small key, secret. It's a shop! Oh, hey, stuff sucks. Buy it anyway. Knife! Stamp bomb! Cool. You get it. The Labyrinth of the Wing, wherein the celestial disc is housed. The response will be given to the word that represents hell. Alright, let's be careful how we go down. Whoops! It's fine. Satya Yuga is the golden age, when all virtues overflow. Glad I dodged that. Light sight! Yeah! Whoops! Video games! Is there a point to being there? I don't think there is. Wait, where am I? Okay. I need to keep going down. Yeah, keep going down. The Olympian Guardian, the Griffin. Overcome the fallen Griffin statue. Disrupt the Get squished here. If you can help it. Uh-oh. Okay, that ain't right. I can fall in there somewhere. In Valhalla, there are 12 thrones worthy of lords, but there's only one throne for the true lord. There, Devanir's hidden relic, that knowledge from the skies, sleeps. Uh-oh! Hi, again. That I can't reach. Okay. That's where the golden chest is, I guess. Oh yeah, you can just like follow it there. Ow! Daji hides the egg of creation. God of creation Brahma's dialogues on the nature of creation. The sight of the egg will stir recollection. God will speak again. Maybe I entered from the right? No. Okay, here's an idea. Crouch in here like that. Talking about the Hummer Shrine is used to seal away the sky when you build the Anuki. However, its power is waning, and now their soldiers are making their way here. Be especially cautious of the one called Daji, the power of the Chimera. He also guards the machine of knowledge, and the item known as the egg of creation which he hides on his person. Okay. Breath that Taka Mikazuchi left is ablaze, though it will be swept away by proof of the time of creation. Alright. Okay, let's get our thing healed. I don't know how many dissonances I have. 4, it says. Or, maybe 3. Anyway. Not here. Here. which I may do battle is limited. Okay, let's hide. I used up a lot of flares for that, but I'd say that was worth it. La-Mulana Talisman! Okay! Now I can open the cursed treasure chests. Of which, so far, I've found 2. So, yeah, let's go do that. Let's go. Shell horn. Here's one of my favorite. There we go. Map of Gate of the Dead. Giant's Flute. Do I remember what this does? No. An artifact that allows you to hear the tongue of giants. So it's just the thing I use to talk to some people. Find it. Alright, on the thing. Those who seek the golden key must first attain the power of vertical shaft of the shrine was What was that? Let me say this one that got catapulted into the air or something. Whoop! And jumped in. Perfect blur. He who holds the seven children's figurine, unto your holy grail we shall bestow memories of The golden rock keeps the crystal from ascending to heaven. It will pass to the hand of the mark of life. Another guy. You got a very scary sword, guy. Alright, the shuriken! Very cool. What next? What is this? It's not chaos, is that holograms? No, it's Heavenly Labyrinth. Heaven's Labyrinth. Okay, gonna be real, I don't remember it all how to get to Heaven's Labyrinth. It's gotta be from Immortal Battlefield, right? Alrighty. Okay, I think the way to go with Sea Dogger is the collection. Or just, melee to death. Okay, I see a trap there. I'm going to get to you without getting crushed. step together. There we go. Bruins Encyclopedia. Good. Okay, this definitely does not go to Immortal Battlefield. Or the Heaven's Ladder. How did we get here? I don't remember. That was probably some treetop. Okay, maybe I should look around the Immortal Battlefield somewhere. Soak in the water for your body. Whoops. Clashing lands of searing heat and freezing cold lie beyond Mihawk's Gate. The lands on the peak of Yggdrasil that constitute the Icefire treetop require the power to withstand both hot and cold. Ship is known as a spiral boat. The seals present the spiral of life and the spiral of hell. The two sigils hidden by falling water. One of them is the spiral Okay, that's how I'm supposed to get that. Path leading outside. However, it leads to a fall of a precipice, so that But any further right, and I'll just fall and die. It's pretty great. heated waters of the plains gush with power. The power to surpass the body's limits. The power to erase stabbing pain. The power to ease that which leaves the pain. Yeah, bird! Water floats from the eye of chaos. It watches the conflict between angel and demon, who weeps at the disparity of power. My sister Ereshkigal controlled the underworld. I sought her counsel. I was told that the throne of the underworld could be reached by passing through the seven gates behind Neti, the gatekeeper. At each underworld gate I passed, I lost one of my possessions. After losing everything in my possession and reaching my sister, I was punished for entering the underworld late. My sister no longer sits upon the throne, so I cannot say what will happen if you pass through gates now. But if you have nothing to be taken when you pass through the gates, then you'll be given death. You understand? Pass through the seven gates, you must reach the throne unless your actions be rendered meaningless. The order by which you must pass the seven gates changes with each new ruler. Therefore, the order which I know will be meaningless. Seek out Neti, the underworld gatekeeper. While the ruler may have changed, Neti should still possess some knowledge of the current order. If it is the flow of water, you should find the treasure of the order to serve. There's a tool that allows you to latch onto the walls, simply by stretching out your hand and keeping grasp. With it, you can swing around the pillar and polish your shoe. Whoa! I don't want to die from a chunk of ice to the head. So... I could go to Hall of Malice, but I don't think there's a lot to explore on the side of the border. Actually, maybe I go left here. You seek the icy tree top, acquire the power to surpass the power. The limbs who swing around the icy pillar will reach the icy tree top. Branch lands of the third children were punished for imitating the mother's power line. Oh, okay. Wait, really? Yeah, really. I didn't even really look, did I? There's a talisman that can uncurse treasure. The red jewel, the only of its kind in this world. The jewel of the reddest red, representing the mother's life. This path is a land of unruly flames. A searing treetop presided over by a giant serpent. Those not born from the frozen hills. Komodo coward. Secret hidden behind by a golden rock. Hidden behind the wall. Hidden by the golden rock. Kraken. Excuse me, Kraken. Yeah, I'm gonna lose. Oh, duh, I just fall down here. Alright. Heaven's Labyrinth. Gigas went down a path of imitating the mother's power. They were sealed in these enemies. Their concealment is trusted entirely to Typhon. What was the point of that? There's a boss here. Well, not right now, there isn't. Stone statue of the monster Typhon, the giant of Greek mythology. Typhon was birthed by the earth in primeval times. He took the immortal witch Echidna as a wife and had many children with her. In La-Mulana, Typhon is the moniker for the beings computer created by the Fincher. Teaser. Turning once will lead to the precincts, turning thrice will lead to the prison. Proceed down the path where backs face each other. This is Heaven's Labyrinth. This is where we third children, the Olympians, have been shoved away. But our race is at its end. No one remaining remembers why we were forced here, nor why we continue to fight. Since we've entrusted fighting, governing, and everything else to the machine in the room above this one. No one else has the energy any longer here. If you'd like, I can tell you what you need to know about this place. The third children's underworld deity is known as Hades. However, I believe that he's already been driven out by the underworld deity of another generation of children. It would not be strange to find rooms constructed similarly to those in La-Mulana within the La-Mulana rooms. It's said that the records of La-Mulana have been passed on to La-Mulana. However, only information has been passed on. So I'm sure the construction of the rooms themselves is slightly different. The vase that stocks the power of stones is stored in the buried fortress. Woo! Yeah, I can't get up there. I need to fall from the shrine. I seem to be trapped now. Alright, well, it's 10:36. Maybe that's enough La-Mulana for one night. Made a lot of progress. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, next time on La-Mulana 2 Rando, Heaven's Labyrinth. Good night, everybody.